by many, and he equally showed love to as many as he should show love to. No wonder, ladies and gentlemen, this wise man, calm, modest, and a firm gentleman, rose up to serve this country in different capacities. From being a member of parliament to deputy minister to cabinet minister, vice president, and president. His performance as the president gave him the accolade of a nation builder. President Mahama is a proven nation builder whose creativity is not based on rhetoric like we hear from others, but on a sense of agency and commitment. President Mahama is very clear about how to rescue, resuscitate, and rebuild Ghana from the rubble created by the Akufo-Addo-Bawumia-led MPP government. He is a competent builder with a strong sense of agency and direction. Having been there before, he knows how to recreate a workable Ghana that brings not just how, but value to the people. Ladies and gentlemen, looking at the current economic and social situations in our country today, it is very evident that President Mahama has what it takes to strive to make Ghanaians regain their sense of pride and self-esteem. It's very interesting when we are told to go and beg others to reorganize our debt, while at the same time we are not prepared to reduce our expenditure. I don't think anybody can tell this to President John Dramani Mahama. His Excellency John Mahama is unafraid to confront the mess created by the Akufo-Addo-Bawumia government, and is more than ever before, and with collective efforts, determined to take over the reins of power and reverse the trend, rebuild and restore Ghana to pride and self-esteem. We all stand with him, and we are committed to be with him when he takes up power come 2025. For the past 6 years, the good people of this country have yearned and continue to yearn for the return of the NDC. Having seen a clear difference between what we did and what the current government is doing. Comrades, they are not just asking for the NDC to come back to power, but the return of experience. The return of experience. In this game as we stand today, experience is the key word, and experience counts. The next leader of our country will not be a trial and error leader, but one tried and tested. Someone who has supervised a lot of ministers, including finance ministers. Mahama has supervised defense ministers, interior ministers, trade ministers, and finance ministers. As a party and as a country to have such a person in the NDC today, an affable, good listener, and a unifier. And we are blessed again in our party to have such a person as our candidate, your candidate, my candidate, and the people's candidate. Ladies and gentlemen, President Mahama's campaign team assures all of us, our competitors, the whole nation, of a very disciplined campaign. A campaign that will not throw away love and friendship. A campaign that will ensure that every NDC member gets involved when we have won and the need to wrestle power from this unperforming government. So after May 13th, we shall all be involved in the campaign work of His Excellency President Mahama. Ladies and gentlemen, in a short while, you will be listening to a leader who is not only visionary, who is not only an experienced leader, who is not only a proactive leader, but a nation builder who is also very modest, affable, good listener, and a unifier. Ladies and gentlemen, he is my candidate. He is your candidate. He is our candidate. And he is the people's candidate. He is His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. I thank all of you. God bless you.
I'm going to be a John Dramani Mahama natural bovar. Egma John Dramani Mahama enyamade ke duombe le efemun teteme. Yifia be me duombe we ke matenwa wo.
John Mama efe kwa woloye wa denche. Ne ebomode hawo. Ene wo woloye po wo wole. Manche ni manche ajete John Mama.
You say I was okay. Hey baby, I can say high MPP for you. But NDC for hapa Anna, Mrs. Sabia or the buyer, never why, another dear. Because I go for you, money, never be. I say, Yakabi upon Nina San and Ada.
Diane Labomo to Elencha, one echo. Waliaka Kedola, I want to fin with him when she cannot be at him when Polencha back on the way. Why yes, can one on why?
Time in wow, that one. $17 plus. Be an eka 12. Come out that to 17. 7 or 2 that one. On your channel.
Now, the name of Koy crowd. Obi Bana, Obi, our Pebino crowd, all price and an offer. Complaining, oh, Nipana Babet on Uncle didn't complain, I'm saying, change. Also, I want to add and toffee. Tea, she and Paso.
Time in Mama Baba, no, never more to 8,000. We are not almost 300 and something million. Ejala wa, 1 year war, hey. Mene kumo, analo, Papaco, Nimashete, 300 million. 1 year war, hey. Call a net, 1 boundary, 2,000 price.
Indian to Cranyama. Instrument Cranyama with this current value, yeah, dollar way do instrument Cranyama. It's a game when you be crana, most no control dollar, net now bread over to 4.5. How much was it? 14 cities.
Line and a ton 1 city 50 pesos, and they do 7 cities. And in Amaya bre, yen to me just a Juma radio, said a good crowd, over here, Juman, Capra Obenano, with the better light. Just say, like a moonline in any amount, better way, not she put it up. It's immediate. Ye Juma radio, about Webel Gunu.
Pasa Jimmy Baba, no mafu of 1 heading, echo form. Cecia Milu Casa Siciano. Part be a meton 3 months ago, 45. Cecia Milu Casano, a 12,000.
Noni anu wata wane baji. Wani bi fe basa. Wano kwe. Suku wana ka free education wabi ye. Nami bi ye wa me popoi.
Suku ebe na me yo yele yes abo. Bi ane ayele suku e tortu. Yeah, 1 tortu, 2 tortu, 3 tortu.
Oko Tom Akatamanswa, hot expansion.
Speaker, Joe Honorable His Excellency Joe Ajaho is here. Maybe he knows what I'm talking about. And I'm so happy again that I've heard my brother Tutubi Kwachi is here. He also knows what I'm talking about. Apart from all the things that we're talking about, everybody knows about that. Government, everybody knows that it is our brother, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, who should be the flag bearer. My problem is the percentage. In 2016, I promised him he was not going to get anything less than 95 point something %. And we started it in Volta region, we gave it to him. There was no fail at all. Everybody will want to go for John. Everybody is calling him. It's not about NDC. It's about the whole country. But I have a problem, like I said. I don't want those guys who are coming to have even 2% of the total votes there. So I'm going to tell you what the old man himself, having looked at the physical experiences and having spoken about the economy and everything, what is the spirit saying? In NDC, God has given us a line to follow. If you have never been an MP before, you can't be a president for NDC. My brother, if you want to be an MP and you want to be the president of Ghana and the National Democratic Congress, your constituency should give you the green light first. Then your region will give you. Then after that, you have been endorsed. I'm just looking at the people who are contesting Honorable John Dramani Mahama. After he lost his country, we lost our elections, and he's been here from 2016 up to today. Spent all his money, all his time, and his energy. At times I pity him. Which funeral won't he attend? Today he's in Ho, tomorrow he's in Sabuba, the third day he's in Oti. People are just sitting down waiting to pack money to come and tell me that I am a youth, 43 years old. Fortunately, the man comes from my own village, Ashanti Mambo. Somebody who even doesn't know the assembly concept. And you know, his first thing, I am not coming for the future. I am coming for today. Who has trained you to come today? Who has given you that mandate? Have you even joined a branch before? Have you been an assemblyman? Let alone an MP? How are you coming? You better join the line. You haven't even ever won. Me and you have never won Ashanti Mampong. So we are not qualified to be presidents of this country. Afro Ashanti is a no-go area. So you see, I will advise him to go leave. What is the national chairman? Kindly leave that seat for Ernest Kwabena Kodia to go and fight for the Ashanti Mampong seat. And forget that he is not qualified to come up now here. The next person is also a brother from Kumau. Oh, Dr. Dufour. Have you won your seat before? Charity begins at home. Have you won it before? Who should do the monkey job for you to become a president of this country? And he's also my brother. I am an Ashanti, you know, Dufour. He's from Kumau. You have never won it. Never have you won the original chairman. So you see, the campaign, after I finish with them, the campaign is finished. You don't waste your time. And let's come to Kwajo Bonsu, Ozebonsu. He is from Offenso. I'm wondering why the Ashantis are so eager to become president when they are not doing their homework well. But it's a good brain, you know. The three of them can win the 3 seats for us. Charity begins at home. Go there and win the seat for us before we can think about you. But if you don't do it and you are showing your face, you are just giving us troubles. Ladies and gentlemen, NDC respects hard work. We respect commitment. We also respect loyalty and honesty. It's not a business as usual. All these 3 people I've mentioned are from my own region, and they have all never thought about how to win Ashanti. We haven't. So let them go and win the seats for us. Additional 3 seats. The next time, maybe in some years to come. We are not saying Ashanti cannot be a president of NDC. You will. You can. I will work hard. You can. And this is an Ashanti man in the Volta region, leading the whole regional chairman. So you also can be someone. You can be a president. But what we are saying is that charity begins at home. When you go to MPP, here the Akoto is contesting. He contested as an MP. People contested the elections. They won their seats before, fighting for presidency. You want to just come and jump the gun. Please kindly join the queue. Win your constituency and win your region. Then we can allow you to do. So you see, ladies and gentlemen, that is what God is telling you. Don't waste your time. My problem is that let's get over 98% of the vote for His Excellency, our flag bearer. How for the flag bearer he is. My problem is the percentage, because MPP will use it at the campaign. Oh, even how did he get it? He got 94%, 95% in the other time. Today, how much did he get? And that is my problem. We have to break it. For me, when we get to the bridge, we will cross. So for today, we are going to, endorse our president. He will be the flag bearer. When he's the flag bearer, we'll meet again and talk about break the 8. There's a very nice thing God has told me. After the break of 8, they can break 8 in Nigeria, but in Ghana, they can never break 8. I can assure you. Hey, Yezu, you know where I'm going to. So on behalf of all the regional chairmen on their own capacity as regional chairman, they support John Dramani Mahama. My brother, your name? Mention. Upper West region, on his own accord and in his own capacity. This is not a time for us to talk about this. I have been in the system from 1992. I know the nitty-gritties of it. I cannot hide my head. I cannot be taken to be a pretender. I, John Kwejo Japon, and as a regional chairman of OT and the dean of chairman, and with all my people, support and endorse our brother, His Excellency, the flag bearer, the incoming president, John Dramani Mahama.
Let's start here.
I've done it.
I like
Ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellency, Nana Kojo from the Western region. The best come from the West, and we are still the best. And we endorse you as a flag bearer of this party. And incoming president, Your Excellency, the Western region is behind you. Thank you.